This is AI Drone Sim, an FPV simulator to help you learn and practice flying FPV drones before flying out there in the real world. And this is one of the many FPV simulators we cover on this channel. But how is the AI Drone Sim? How does it perform? And does the world get in it? Well, remember, this is a non-sponsored and non-affiliate video, and it is my honest review. Actually, it's more like an overview that you can actually find. Now, let's get back to the beginning. It's called AI Drone Sim, but I'm wondering how much AI it has involved this FPV simulator. This is an FPV simulator, indeed. It is not a drone simulator or not any other kind of simulators. It is FPV, strictly FPV. Now, let's get back on the beginning and let's go to the main menu. It is quite simple. It is a very simple menu, and I saw that overall the simulator is not as complex as Trip FPV or some other simulators, but neither as simple as some other ones. It's somehow balanced, which makes me think that it's more intended for beginners to start learning than for more experienced players to practice in it. Although there are many simulators that they are intended for beginners to learn through, and of course we're not gonna cover them in this video, but it is a decent one. For now, let's go to the system settings and let's see a little bit of graphics. I have set to Cine mode with cinematic mode and everything, and I'm running on 1080p, and the simulator is running very smoothly even with me recording via the OBS studio. Well, considering my computer, it is not the newest one. It is a mid-range computer with a graphic card, but it's on Windows computer. From what I know, this simulator is also available on Mac, and I'm going to put here on the screen the minimum system and requirement systems to be able to run this simulator. This is the most important thing to start with if you don't have a high-end or a mid-range gaming PC or base CPU kind of Mac. Anyway, definitely compared to other simulators, it's running much better, which I may think this is more intended as well for lower budget computers, but you still gonna need a dedicated video card to be able to run it. Even like that, if you put all details to maximum, depending, well, it does depend on the map you're on. I have seen that it's not bad, it's not so bad in terms of graphics. It doesn't compare with Trip FPV and some other simulators, but it is definitely better than FPV Skydive and the DRL simulator and some other ones. Anyway, let's go a little bit to the controller. Just to be aware, you will need an FPV remote controller, something like this one, the DJI FPV remote controller. This is one of them, okay? This is another one, and this is another one, and kind of any FPV remote controller from the market. I don't think there is a compatibility issues if you have an FPV remote controller that is working with Uncrashed Trip FPV Liftoff or any other ones. I'm pretty much confident it's gonna work with it. I can't guarantee it because I haven't tested every remote controller out there with this simulator, but from what I know about FPV simulators, they are universally compatible. Anyway, you do need to calibrate. So before calibrating, your controller is not going to be recognized. You need to assign the axis, as you see here, and calibrate the max and min value for each of the axes, for the throttle, for the roll, for the pitch, and for the yaw. After you do that and you center everything, your controller is basically calibrated. It's not much different from any other simulators, and this is an okay thing, and it's pretty much easy. But if we go back now and we try to look a little bit around, what else do we have in the menu? First thing first, we have drones, of course. Like in kind of any FPV simulator, we do have like a bunch load of drones, but this is the beauty of it. It does look that you can download dozens, if not hundreds of drones, from micro drones to literally many inches drones. I think most of them, they are basically created and optimized by other players, and you can publish your drone basically. So what I'm gonna do, I'm going to select a few of them. I'm going to show you. For example, I practice a little bit with the DJI avatar. Well, it looks like the throttle, it's a lot more higher. You need to put throttle a lot more to be able to fly the drone. It's not 100% accurate as DJI avatar, but it does come pretty close. And you can also tweak yourself if you press escape, and you can while in the game flying on the map, you can actually configure and optimize your drone. And on top of that, you can optimize the gravity, you can optimize, well, see for yourself on the screen. And I'm not trying to be the kind of guy now just trying to only positively promote this simulator. I haven't been sponsored. I bought this simulator with my own money. They didn't ask me to do anything. They didn't even contact me anyway. But I just thought it's a little bit nice to see how it is. So yeah, the same with the maps. There's quite a few maps, and there are lots of maps that they are player generated. Those are more like tracks that you can race, different kind of tracks, and you have a track editor. I'm trying to put a little bit on the screen. I tried to make it work. I mean, it's the first time I'm trying it. Okay, I'm going to be honest with you. This simulator is new for me as well. I haven't practiced in it. I have practiced in many other more, but not in this one. I decided to get it and create something about it. Anyway, yeah, you have a track editor, and you can create your own map if you really know how to do things around that. Alongside different kind of drones you can download, and you can optimize them yourself, different sizes, and alongside the track editors and different kind of track, it is getting quite complex, and it is a kind of simulator. It looks simple at the beginning, but once you get more in depth into it, you can change so many kind of stuff, and just trying to make it perfect as per your liking. Now, regarding about physics and gate dynamics, I don't think nowadays it will matter that much to say that, because you can change those physics, you can change the drone dynamics, how the drone responds, the drag, the throttle, anything, the gravity of the map, the weight of the drone, basically anything. But as stock, it is pretty decent. I felt like flying those drones, they were a little bit too easy as compared to real life and maybe other simulators, but it is pretty much accurate. It's not perfect, it's still a lot to optimize if you try to get perfection, but it's okay. It's not bad. I'm pretty much happy with that, with the stock settings. It can be slightly more optimized, maybe to increase the gravity, just slightly a little bit more, but we are not going to do that in this video. I just want to show you like an overview of this simulator. I hope I haven't forgot anything. And now I'm going to fly a little bit more, show you a little bit more of these maps. Just remember, this simulator can be found on Steam. Like the majority of those, they are found on Steam. The main question is, does it actually worth acquiring it? I'm going to be honest with you and say go for it. I'm not promoting them. I'm not saying it is the very best one. It is somehow balanced and it has a lot of potential. I'm trying to look at the reviews and what other people says, and the reviews are actually very positive. This simulator was originally released on 27 May 2021 on Steam by Diofante Studio. Okay, just to put that out there. But yeah, all reviews are very positive. Other people seems like they like it. Other pilots, it's not as popular as Liftoff or Trip FPV or Uncrashed FPV, but it is pretty decent. It is something you can learn, you can practice in it. Although I recommend, if you're first time trying to get into FPV, if you're a beginner and you want to get into flying FPV drones, you will need to start with an FPV simulator, of course. In that case, I will recommend a few other simulators before this. This is more like something to have fun, something to practice and improve your skills. Anyway, I'm looking forward even for more improvements, and definitely this simulator, it's a work in progress. So definitely, if you want to get even more into it, don't forget that you do have in the settings a black box import, which, as they say in the stream library, you can bring your drone to life by importing the black box file, and combined with AI drone physics, enjoy a faithful reproduction of your drone for an experience as close to reality as possible. Plus, explore hundreds of community drones available for download, so you can import a black box file, which makes this a unique FPV simulator if you want to expand it more with your own kind of files. Thank you very much for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'm looking forward for more improvements about this simulator, because this is going to be now on my list, and I'll continue to create content around it. As for now, I do recommend it. It's a good one. I like it. So once again, thank you very much for watching. This is Gabriel from FPV Simulators, and if you don't try, you can't fly.